I remember when I began and I was having problem with my spiritual father, Archbishop Idahosa of blessed memory. So they came and said, listen, Papa wants you to come to Benin. And I said to them, go and tell him I'm not coming.
Greetings, my family. Welcome again to Direct TV, bringing to you the truth. Welcome, guys, to this wonderful episode of my video today. And amazingly, guys, we have 45,000 subscribers big, and I'm looking forward to us, reaching 50,000, by end of next month. So I want us to really push and make this possible. Thank you so much for always watching my videos, guys. So in today's video, while I was so sad, watching this and all the trouble that the Archbishop Duncan went through, I was also encouraged that he could remember to go back and apologize to the man of God, the Archbishop Benson Idahosa. This is so touching story, very touching, and this is a lesson to many of us out there who we are being trained by our pastors or our spiritual father. This is a lesson to learn. So pay attention to the details, guys. So before we dive into the video, for those of you coming new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, like to this video, guys. Watch this, I'll be right back.
I remember when I began, I was very successful in Ghana as the first charismatic church. And I was having problem with my spiritual father, Archbishop Idahosa of blessed memory. Ora Robert came to Ghana. We filled the stadium during those days. Huge. Inside, everywhere was packed. It got into my head. When I saw the numbers, it got into my head. I was very young at that time. And so when Ora Robert went back to America, he did a newsletter. And in the newsletter, he said that action was one of the branches of Archbishop Benson Idahosa. One of my young pastors saw that and said, it's wrong. You have to put a disclaimer on it. He's a spiritual father, but your church is not for him. I was very stupid, because if he's my spiritual father, he trained me. What is wrong if he claims that my church is his? Anyway, so I wrote to Ora Robert to change that thing he put in his newsletter, that action is not part of Archbishop Idahosa's church. So Ora Robert sent the letter to Idahosa. And Idahosa sent Bishop Coker, the principal of my Bible school, and two other lecturers that taught me in Bible school in the early 70s to come and talk to me. So they came and said, listen, Papa wants you to come to Benin to meet him on this matter. And I said to them, go and tell him I'm not coming. And Bishop Coker said, what did you say? You are not coming? And he said, Nicholas, do you know the implications of what you just said? And I said, I don't care. I was the only charismatic church. Everybody came to my church. We were huge. I had the numbers. And so, for whatever reason, I dishonored the old man. So they went back to tell him that Nicholas said he wasn't coming. And he sent me a letter and said, Nicholas, now that you think you have arrived and you don't need me anymore, I'm officially releasing you to cover yourself and your family henceforth. And I have no dealings to do with you whatsoever. Before them, anytime I had a dream when I was young and I was battling and confronting things, every time I would see the old man appear and he would join me in the battle, and I always had the upper hand. From that day, when I received that letter, I never saw him in my dreams anymore. And I remember I took the letter and I bent the letter and I said, I don't care who you are, you have no power over me. We are all anointed by God. So foolish, because I was very powerful at that time. This time, I'm still anointed, but I attach a lot of wisdom now than then. That time it was raw faith and zeal, no wisdom. Immediately after that, I started having some challenges with the then president, national security problems everywhere. It went on for 2 years. I have to relocate my family. And people said, leave the country. I said, no, 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 no. I'm not leaving this country. God put me here. I will be here. And there were all kinds of things up to assassination attack. Bishop Nyanku will remember. And the night before the assassination, the word of the Lord came and told us exactly what was going to happen and the time and everything. And it happened just as we were told. But God gave me an escape. And it went on for 2 years. I talked to my auntie Melly Grant and so many people, Justice Annan, and so many others to intervene with the President Rawlings, to try and hear my side because nobody will hear me. I was heavily misrepresented, character assassinated, high level. And one day I went to London and somebody told me that Archbishop Idahosa was coming to London. He was speaking in Kensington Temple. So I cornered him, and when he stepped out of the car coming in, I fell on the ground and I said, mercy, mercy, mercy. Somebody scream, mercy. And you know what he said? He said, Satan, this fight is between me and my stand. Stand down, stay out of it.
Wow, wow, wow. Such an amazing story. And you see, there are yet a lot of testimonies that we haven't even heard about. Most of these men of God, they have seen things. Someone like the Archbishop Benson Idahosa, before he died, they have seen a lot of things, you see. And such amazing testimony right there, because the Duncan William was able to go back, and apologize. And a lot of people do that a lot these days. They feel too big. They feel too big because they have become, or they are becoming something. They can't respect authority anymore. See, this is something we all have to learn as children of God. Something we all have to learn. So maybe you are watching this video and then you did something exactly like this to your pastor or to anybody that actually watch over you as a leader. You need to go back to apologize, even if you are not facing any trouble like he faced, but go and apologize. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Thank you for watching today's video. I look forward to seeing my next video, guys. For those of you coming new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, subscribe, like to this video, guys. See my next video. Bye.